Let's be honest. When was the last time you saw a major international media outlet talking about Malaysia? And when they do mention it, it's usually for the wrong reasons. Political scandals, religious conservatism, or outdated stereotypes. The rest of the time, Malaysia is invisible. But here's the truth. No one tells you. Malaysia defies expectations. And if you're judging it based on what little the media says or doesn't say, you're missing out on a country that's far more complex, modern, and welcoming than its global image suggests. Now, before we dive in, hit the subscribe button and show your support to our fellow Asian countries. Here's what the media doesn't show you about Malaysia. Number 1. Malaysia is a safe, peaceful nation you never hear about. The media often loves to spotlight danger and instability in Asia. Yet, Malaysia, a country surrounded by headlines about political protests, military coups, or war games, is one of the most stable nations in the region. According to the Global Peace Index, Malaysia ranks number 13 in the world, far safer than the US, which ranks at number 128, the UK, which ranks at number 30, and even South Korea, which is currently at number 41. Violent crime is rare. Okay, wait. Before you click away, I need you to do 3 things. 3 things. That's it. 1. Smash that like button. Not tap it. Smash it. Your thumb is stronger than you think. The algorithm literally needs this to show this video to more people, and if you made it this far, you clearly think this was worth watching. So prove it. 2. Subscribe. Right now. I'm not even going to give you a reason. You just watched an entire video about a country you probably never thought about this deeply before. That's what this channel does. Every week. Why would you leave and miss the next one? 3. Drop a comment below telling me which part blew your mind the most. Was it the $212 billion China trade number? The 38 million tourists? The woman who ran Malaysia's central bank for 16 years? Tell me. I actually read these. All of them. Your comment might end up in the next video. That's it. 3 things. Like, subscribe, comment, go. Gun ownership is heavily restricted. And petty theft is low in most urban areas. But you rarely hear this in Western media. Why? Because Malaysia is safe and friendly just doesn't make a good headline. Number 2. Malaysia is a modern nation with real infrastructure. The stereotype. Malaysia is just another dusty third world country. The reality, it's home to world-class highways, high-speed speed trains, luxury malls, and a fully digital banking system. Cities like Kuala Lumpur, Penang, and Johor Bahru boast infrastructure that would put many Western cities to shame. The MRT and LRT systems are clean, efficient, and affordable. Mobile payment systems like Touch and Go, e-wallet are widely used, even by street vendors. And Malaysia's airports, especially KIA, are major aviation hubs, connecting the East and West with modern facilities and strong international connectivity, yet Western coverage of Asia tends to zoom in on the ultra-modern countries like Singapore and Japan, or the ultra-poor like rural India or parts of Indonesia, leaving Malaysia out of the conversation entirely. Number 3. English is widely spoken in Malaysia. Malaysia doesn't get credit for this, but it should. In most parts of the country, English is spoken fluently, especially in cities and tourist areas. This makes traveling, working, and even relocating far easier than in places like Japan, China, or Korea. Many Malaysians speak at least 2 or 3 languages, with English often being one of them. You can have full conversations, ask for help, and do business without needing a translation app. So, why doesn't Malaysia get recognized as one of the best English-speaking countries in Asia? Simple, it doesn't market itself that way. Number 4. Malaysia is a culturally tolerant society with deep diversity. Western media often focuses on stories about religious conservatism or racial politics in Malaysia. While these issues do exist, like in any diverse country, they overshadow a larger truth. Malaysia is one of the most peaceful, multiracial countries in the world. The country is home to a unique cultural blend of Malays, Chinese, Indians, and indigenous groups, all coexisting peacefully for generations. You'll see mosques, temples, and churches on the same street. You'll witness cross-cultural marriages, shared festivals, and workplaces where all major races are represented. And yes, Malaysia has its political complexities. Racial quotas and affirmative action policies are controversial, but on a people-to-people level, the tolerance and acceptance you experience are genuinely heartwarming. Number 5. Malaysia is a rising digital and creative economy. Most people don't associate Malaysia with innovation, startups, or creative industries, but the country is changing fast. Cities like Cyber, Jaya, and Panang are becoming hubs for tech startups, remote work, and digital nomad life. The Malaysia Digital Nomad Visa, or DE Rentau, is making it easier for freelancers and online entrepreneurs to live and work in Malaysia legally. The creative industry is also booming, from Malaysian YouTubers with millions of followers to globally recognized animators and filmmakers. Local music and fashion are gaining international traction, and new cafes, co-working spaces, and content studios are popping up across the country. It's a side of Malaysia that rarely gets any airtime outside its borders. Number 6. Freedom of expression is complex, but not what you think. Yes, Malaysia has strict laws when it comes to certain political or religious speech. And yes, you should be careful about criticizing the monarchy or stirring up sensitive racial issues. But here's what's also true. Daily conversations, online platforms, and the local media landscape are surprisingly vibrant. Malaysians regularly discuss politics, debate ideas, and call out corruption, especially on platforms like YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook. In fact, Malaysia has a strong civil society with active NOs, investigative journalists, and political commentators who aren't afraid to speak up. Freedom may not look exactly like it does in the West, but it's far more alive than most outsiders assume. Number 7. Malaysia is a rising star in global medical tourism. Here's something the media doesn't talk about. Malaysia is one of the top destinations in the world for medical tourism. People from Australia, the UK, Singapore, and even the US are flying to Malaysia for affordable, high-quality healthcare. Procedures like dental surgery, orthopedic operations, and cosmetic treatments can cost 50% to 70% less than in the West. And the care is world-class. Hospitals like Prince Court Medical Center, Gleneagles, and Panti Hospital are internationally accredited and offer English-speaking doctors, private suites, and shorter wait times than public systems in the West. This quiet healthcare boom is one of Malaysia's best-kept secrets, and something that should be making headlines. Number 8. Malaysia is also a retirement haven for the smart few. While places like Thailand and the Philippines dominate headlines about retirement in Asia, Malaysia has quietly become a top choice for expats looking to settle down. The Malaysia My Second Home program allows foreigners to live long-term in Malaysia, enjoying low costs, a warm climate, excellent healthcare, and a generally relaxed lifestyle. Panang in particular is a retirement hotspot with a mix of colonial charm, beaches, modern hospitals, and a sizable English-speaking community. Some retirees live comfortably on $1,200 to $1,800 per month, including rent, food, and health care. Yet, Malaysia rarely appears in international retirement rankings, even though it arguably offers better infrastructure and safety than many of its more hyped neighbors. Number 9. Malaysia's education attracts international students. Malaysia is home to a growing number of international students, thanks to its affordable tuition, English language instruction, and recognized degrees. Campuses like Nasher University Malaysia, University of Nottingham, Malaysia, and Taylor's University attracts students from all over Asia, the Middle East, and Africa. The country is also popular for religious education, language learning, and vocational programs. The mix of cultures, languages, and accessibility makes Malaysia an ideal stepping stone for global students, something rarely highlighted in international media. And finally, Malaysia doesn't fit into a box, and that's why it's ignored. Part of the reason Malaysia doesn't dominate headlines is because it doesn't fit the Western narrative. It's not a failed state, not a dictatorship,